Hello everyone, welcome back to Scott's Honest Review. So today we are reviewing this OBD2 reader. So let's get started. So what's in the box? Well, right away we see we have a really beautiful, wow, look at all this. Look at all the buttons that you can do with this. This is not your typical reader because most of them are very generic. This is a quick start guide. Just tells you how to get started, which we're going to go over a couple things for you guys. You can also download their app as well. So what you want to do is locate your OB port, which for us it's right here. It could be for you over in there. And then you go ahead and you plug this in just like that. Then what you want to do is make sure you go ahead, put your key on the on position. You don't have to start your vehicle, just to the on position. And now we can see. So right away we can see the menu. So for some reason on my camera, this screen's actually not picking up that well. So we're gonna have to go ahead and switch over to another camera. All right, so right away we see here to select our language. So let's see what button does what. All right, so we press the center button, standard. So auto link in progress. We're gonna let it go through. Okay. All right, so as you can see now, it updates right away and it's showing our issues with our vehicle. Now these are issues that I've already known, and as you can see, there's some issues. So the CAT and the Evap system got some flags going on. So if we press any hotkey, so let's press down, it will say now we can go down and we can see a whole bunch of different things. Press any hotkey. System status, let's do global. So we're going ahead and we're doing the ABS. So if you press system status, and then you can go ahead and select your vehicle. It actually came up with our vehicle, which is pretty awesome. So we're gonna go yes. So now it's doing forward ABS. This is scanning. So you press your system status and then you do ABS. So it didn't want to work with that. So we turned our vehicle on. We're gonna go through them, see if that was the case, if that will do the job. Okay, well, let's try linking it again. If not, no big deal. Yeah, it just doesn't want to work. So to scan through your codes, once you've already gone and you got your codes, you press the up button and that will go through your different codes. So it starts at the end. So this is just all the codes that we're all familiar with. And then once it's done, it just goes through all of this. All this different things. So you got a lot of stuff you guys can look at. And then you can go and erase all your codes. So we are erasing them. They'll come right back as soon as we start the vehicle up because that's how it works. But we at least erased them and they're gone for the moment. Look at that. All right, let's go under menu. So by pressing the M, you go into menu, you got system test, vehicle information, battery alternator test, drive cycle procedures, service reset, firmware, tool library, tool settings. We're going to do the system test by pressing this. Let's do IM monitor. So oxygen, okay, that's makes sense. You can go down and see all this different stuff. You can click it and I mean, there's so much that you can do. I mean, just so many different things to do. Evap Test. So that's the OB monitor test. Just so many features. So with the cord not being super long, that's a disappointment, but everything else is extremely awesome, and I'm super happy with everything else. I mean, you can just do so many things. It's crazy. So we can see 17 different things here, and then you can open things up and it says different stuff. So we're gonna we've already done all that. Let's go back. Let's do vehicle information. So since it's personal information, I'm not gonna share it, but it says our VIN and everything. Wow. That's crazy. You can do available modular. Wow, so it goes through tons and tons of different stuff on your vehicle. Just a whole bunch of different stuff. That's really cool. Correctly, because we relocated our battery from under the engine to the trunk, so everything's delayed. So it might not work for us. Do the alternator. That might be the same as well. Alright, engine needs to be running at normal. Okay. Yeah, that's why it had bad, because there's that delay. Let's go ahead and test the alternator. Increase the speed to 2,000. All right. So, alternator's good. So let's go through some other features here. Well, yeah, there's a ton of features to go through. I mean, if we do this, we're going to be recording for a couple years. So we're just going to show you guys. So oil reset. As you guys can see, there's so much that you can do. Icon meaning, DTC library, so you can look up different codes. You pick your vehicle. LCD meaning, so much that you can do with this. So overall, I can give my final opinion. The only negative I have about this is the cable's not as long as I'd like, but it works. You can still use it. It just, you can't mount it unless you mount it somewhere under your dash. But besides that, it works great. So I can give it a 4 stars out of 5 because I'm very happy with it. I think you're gonna like it too. It has a ton, and I'm talking probably at least 50 more features than your standard OB reader. So that's a big plus.